I want to take a quick second. I wanted to reach out real quick. Obviously, with the coronavirus going around, and you being in the business that you're in, so Austin works with Jack Laurie Group, which is a commercial flooring and janitorial service. Austin focuses on the janitorial side of things about 95% of his time. So I know at this time, Austin, that for those businesses, and this is kind of what I wanted to call and get your information about, for businesses that are either still open, manufacturers, office facilities, whatever it may be, how can those business owners prepare if they're going to shut down, and then when they come back to work and they need to get their facilities cleaned, or if they're currently working right now? I guess, do you have any tips or tricks that people can use, business owners can use to help keep their facilities clean and preventable from this virus?
Just to kind of preface everything, I don't think it really matters if they're currently open, if they need to get things taken care of, if they're going to shut down and reopen. I think the same process needs to apply, because ultimately we don't really know what could be lying in the facilities, right?
Right.
So there's a difference between normal just disinfecting, which is basically using a spray bottle and just wiping things down with a cloth and towel. What I've been telling people is that's definitely better than doing nothing at all. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, human error. There's going to be a person using that towel, using that spray bottle, wiping down the surfaces. There's going to be things that person or individual misses. And there's going to be things that even if they were trying to be 1,000,000% thorough, there's little nicks and crannies that they're just ultimately not going to be able to get to. So kind of I don't think the technology itself is new, but it's definitely new to us at Jack Laurie Group is electrostatic disinfecting cleaning. And basically what we do there is we take a specific chemical that's approved by the CDC that has the capability and killing power to wipe out and kill the COVID-19 virus that could be on any of the surfaces in your facility. So we basically electrostatically charge that chemical, and it gets broadcast sprayed out. I guess the best way to kind of explain it's kind of like a power hose nozzle. Obviously, it's not shooting out to that capacity, but it's basically the same type of wand. Sprays that chemical in a fine particulate mist all over any surfaces. We can get on top of tables, under tables, chair legs, basically anything that's 7 feet and below that people typically would touch on a normal basis that could have that virus sitting on it. We're going to hit it. The good news about the product is it can be used in any setting. So whether that's a hard surface, soft surface, anything that's electronic wise, any machines, it's not going to affect it. Because like we're saying, the mist are spraying so fine particulated that it's not going to have time to really saturate that surface to cause any harm. So the good news is once we spray that stuff on the surface, after 2 minutes, that virus and any of the substrains on it are dead. And within 2 to 10 minutes, the mist itself is actually dried on the surface. And anybody is free at that point to enter back into that workspace and continue business as usual. And also, if somebody were to come in after we sprayed it and it's dried and rub their hands on the table and they rub their eye, put their hands in their mouth, whatever it may be, it's not going to cause any harm to that person. So from what we're finding out, it's probably one of the only fail-safe ways right now to be the most precise with how we're trying to attack disinfecting facilities right now.
Now, for those people who are completely shut down and say they're going to take a 2-week hiatus and not working, or they're going to take a 2-week shutdown, or who knows, here before too long we may all be mandated to shut down anyways. If that's the case, would you highly suggest, even if people left the work environment unharmed or virus free, probably still a good idea to get it cleaned prior to everybody's re-entry, correct?
No, absolutely. I think would be the safe thing to do. And I guess it kind of would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, think about this. If you were working at a place and they told you, okay, we're shutting down, we got to go home, you're probably not going to feel safe yourself returning to work until you would know that the company's taken the right steps and measures to make sure that I'm going back to a safe work environment. Because, I mean, we obviously want this stuff to go away. And if we do our best to try to make it go away, and then we're reintroducing ourselves right back in that same bad environment, then it's going to be counterproductive. So yeah, I mean, I would suggest doing it, even if you're shut down, prior to people being reintroduced back to the facility.
Gotcha. So you guys are still rolling. You guys are still up and going. Jack Laurie Group in a whole, at least on the janitorial side, still working consistently, time around the clock to try to get this taken care of. At least treat their customers the way they need to be treated. Real quick, how can people get in contact with you if need be on a janitorial basis? And any more tips before we pop off here?
If you want to get in touch with me, my phone number is 317-450-6339. That's my cell phone. It's attached to my hip, so call me if you need me. Or if email is your preferred means of communication, the email address is austin.gibson@jacklauriegroup.com. So yeah, if you guys need anything, definitely reach out to me. I guess any tips or advice I can give you, something that I didn't hit upon just a few moments ago, is that even though we're going to be potentially coming in to do this type of service for you guys, you still as a company to make sure you're taking the preventative measures with your own employees to make sure that the virus still isn't being spread. Because we can come in and kill it, but if you have a client or a customer come in that has it and they touch that service we just disinfected, it's back there again. So you still need to take this step, contingency plans that your company has in place to make sure that our service isn't going to go to waste.
Perfect. I appreciate you taking the time. Like I said, I just wanted to reach out and see on a preventative measure, or to on a precautions measure as well, to those that are still in business, are still working right now, haven't shut down. No matter if you're a 2-person office or a 350-person manufacturer, still probably a good idea to take that in consideration if you already haven't done so. And then especially on your upon your arrival back to the office once you guys get up and going again. So appreciate you taking the time, Austin. I'll put his information below, tag him in this post, and reach out if you have any questions. Appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too, buddy. Thanks.
See ya.